So that answers the first question. You believe in God, I guess?
Yes, so I do.
Okay.
I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not specifically religious. Me personally, I believe that religion separates us. So I'm not religious, but the closest religion that I follow is Christian. So that would be the I'll say the path. I got distracted. But uh, yeah. Besides that, I would say yeah, just like trying to read the Bible as much as I can. When it
Let me ask you this. Did you grow up Christian?
no,
So what brought you to Christianity?
um, for me, I just felt like it was just the most normal to me. Um, and I wasn't looking for anything normal, but like everywhere I was at, I always ran into like a Christian church. Like somehow, a lot of my friends are Christian. But it wasn't anything specific for me. It was just I picked up a Bible junior year in high school. My grandma used to always tell me, read your Bible, and she was always saying that you can learn a lot from it. So I started diving into it piece by piece, and then for me, it was just always there's always something there. I don't know what it is, but
Right.
there's a higher being, and some people it might be an energy, some people it might be. Some people believe in the Big Bang theory. Whatever it is
Mhm.
for you, I mean, I believe that there's something more out there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So we've got this established. Christian. Um,
Mhm,
Now I want to ask you: do you see a benefit? We went from high level football player,
mhm,
and we're starting at amateur MMA fighter. You're
mhm,
not even amateur yet. You're not even registered with the state to fight. So we're
mhm,
basically starting from ground zero.
mhm,
High level football player, just starting with
mhm.
MMA. When it comes to where you were at in football, at a high level in football, did you see a benefit to having a higher power, a God to worship, a book to study like the Bible?
100%. 100%. I think without a higher power, I would have been done a long
Mm-hmm.
time ago. I think that that taught me faith. That taught me hope. That taught me, having a what we call grit. Just having a mentality of just going for something like regardless of the obstacle. I think that comes from a higher being, from my perspective.
Right.
Like that's like an image of Jesus Christ is no matter what the obstacle is, go through it, and just having no fear and nothing. It's like I like attacking all my fears, and I like being uncomfortable. So I think that
Mhm.
uh, that all came from a higher being.
Yeah, I don't know if the nerves get to you in football like the nerves get to people in fighting.
Hmm.
I haven't played at that level, so I don't know what the nerves are like.
Hmm.
But I know for fighting, the nerves are insane.
Hmm.
Personally, if I didn't have a God and if I didn't believe in a God,
Hmm.
I don't know that I would have the strength to actually fight.
Right.
And the reason is, before I fight, I feel like I kind of have like a nonstop conversation with God.
Hmm.
Like, man, just please bless that I don't get hurt. Please bless that I don't have any long term injuries.
Right.
Please bless that. And honestly, maybe it's just because I'm old, but losing doesn't scare me. Like
Yeah.
like getting knocked out doesn't scare me. It's it's the long term injuries. It's all the kind of freak accidents that could happen
Right.
that scare me. And so like if it wasn't for a God to kind of like console with and talk with, and then I start thinking about like, man, I always say that phrase, you never see an atheist in a foxhole. Basically, we're talking wartime, right? Like you're firing at someone, they're firing back, and you're like, this could be the last day of my life.
Right.
It's really hard to not consider the fact that there may or may not be a God.
Hmm.
So basically, I can totally see why having a God is necessary, and that's kind of what we're talking to you now. Um, I did want to get back to your experience with the Bible. What's your favorite book, New Testament or Old Testament? Do you have a preference?
Uh, I don't have a preference. I mean, I like both. I would say favorite book in the Bible would probably be Proverbs. That's
Really?
yeah. I
I would
started
not
off.
see that coming, but sure. I mean, we can like the Bible and the books in the Bible are like your kids. You got to love them all.
Right.